Hello people, we're doing this late at night because reshoots. Welcome to my top 10 Christmas films and Christmas specials. But I felt like we needed to start with a nice shot of Baileys. Not even a shot. Just a nice glass of it. Chin chin. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our top 10 Christmas specials and films. I'm going to start off by taking a sip of my Baileys. How's that ASMR for you? So, we're going to start off in first place. So, as you all know, 10th place is Nativity. So, the Nativity is a 2009 British Christmas musical comedy directed by Debbie Izzet. Now I have to say this is a weird flex, but she follows me on Twitter. Legend of the game. This film stars Martin Freeman amongst others. Additionally, this film was one of the first Christmas films I had ever watched. Martin Freeman and Ashley Jensen have very good chemistry in this film, and it's just a fun, light-hearted Christmas movie. In 9th place is The Present, the season 3 Christmas special of The Flash. Now, this particular episode functions like a normal episode of The Flash, but is set around Christmas time. Any of these Arrowverse episodes will be Christmas episodes rather than Christmas specials, if you understand where I'm coming from. In this episode, Barry Allen is trying to defeat a rival speedster known as Savitar. He goes to Earth 3 to get advice from Jay Garrick, played by John Wesley Shipp. While there on Earth 3, Barry Allen faces the Trickster, played by Mark Hamill. Now, Jay Garrick goes back to Earth 1 and helps out Team Flash with their issues. I have to say it is one of my favourite Christmas specials, just because the amount of John Wesley Shipp we get in that episode. Welcome to our 8th position on this list. We're going down from 10 to 1. 10 being decent, 1 being bloody amazing. We are in 8th position, and the film Last Christmas, starring Emilia Clarke, Henry Golding, Michelle Yeoh and Emma Thompson, is an amazing Christmas film. Now, I don't normally say this, because I don't normally cry at films or TV shows, but really have to say this made me shed a tear, and the last time I did that was Victor Garber's death, or Victor Garber's character's death in Legends of Tomorrow. This film was really emotional, and the twist ending did not help. Welcome to 7th place. In this particular position, we have a Doctor Who Christmas special. Twice Upon a Time 2017, starring Peter Capaldi and that's gonna bite me in the ass later. Anyway, it's David Bradley, I think. Anyways, this particular Christmas special was a fitting end to Peter Capaldi's tenure as the 12th Doctor. Twice Upon a Time sees the Doctor cross his own timeline yet again, this time to meet with his first incarnation. Wonderfully played by David Bradley, as of course the first actor, William Hartnell, has passed away a while before this. The Doctor meets the Doctor is a light-hearted one, and this incorporates footage from the first Doctor's regeneration as well. So we have two Doctors fighting to stay as the Doctor instead of regenerating and moving on. And of course, sixth place goes to none other than the Harry Potter films. Now, you could argue these aren't Christmas films, but a lot of them are set within the parameters of Christmas. The first one, the second one, and the third one definitely show Christmas at Hogwarts. The others do a little bit, but even then, it's nice to watch these back once a year at Christmas with your family and loved ones. Or, once every other week, if you're like me and are addicted to these films. We are now in 5th position as we move back into the Arrowverse with an episode of Arrow. This is the Season 2 Christmas episode known as Three Ghosts. Oliver Queen is injected with a rat poison that's to help him fight off, a virus that makes him stay alive. And he starts to hallucinate by seeing 3 different people. One is Shadow, the ghost of Christmas past in Oliver's case. She warns him to step down and not fight. The ghost of Christmas present we then see is Slade Wilson, portrayed by Manu Bennett. This leads to a fight for foretelling the eventual betrayal of the character, and Slade Wilson becoming Oliver's enemy. And finally, the ghost of Christmas future is Tommy Merlin, portrayed by Colin Donnell. Now, this one's a bit weird because Colin's character had passed away at the end of Season 1. However, we see Tommy telling Oliver to focus and keep fighting. And this little sentence of keep fighting allows Oliver to get up and fight in Tommy's name for the future of the show. In 4th position, we now come back to the film section, and this is The Polar Express, starring the amazing Tom Hanks. Now, I must say, this is one of my favourite Christmas films, if not my favourite Christmas film, full stop. However, this is an animation, and just because of that, it's ranked slightly lower. However, The Polar Express is just an amazing film. In our 3rd position, we have the episode of The Flash, Season 1, Episode 9, known as The Man in the Yellow Suit. This pins Barry Allen and Eobard Thawne, the Flash and the Reverse Flash. These two play off each other extremely well. Their chemistry is there, and they both act as if they have been villains or enemies, rivals, reverses of one another for the past God knows how many years. This episode is particularly well because there is just so much heart put into this episode, especially with Grant Gustin and John Wesley's ship scene in the episode. In second place, we now have Nativity II, Danger in the Manger. This stars David Tennant in this version of the film. Now, this is also one of my favourites because David Tennant is a versatile and amazing actor that he can manage to pull off two different versions of himself within the same film. And finally, in first position, in first place, my favourite Christmas special / film is A Christmas Carol from Doctor Who, written by Stephen Moffat, starring Matt Smith, Lawrence Fletcher, I don't know, I'm sorry if I butcher your surname, that Abigail, I've forgotten her name, and Michael Gambon. Now, Michael Gambon is an amazing addition to this particular episode, and I've always loved him as Dumbledore, but he does such a great job at being both Kazaran and Elliot Sardick. This Christmas special was made by Michael Gambon. He is the heart, not the heart, but he is the main focus of this episode. He is the star, the MVP. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to linger on and do a closing statement. I'm just going to say it here. I hope you've all had a very Merry Christmas. A very happy New Year is on the way. So for now, I will say see you in the next video.